Hey guys, welcome back. I'm less sick. Let's do this. I've decided, no, I'm not gonna go talk to Batlin. No, go walk up to the bat. I'm not gonna do that. No, I have decided what I'm going to do is something a little bit completely different. What I'm gonna do is this is probably the best time to do this, okay, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to tackle the expansion pack, the Forge of Virtue, I believe it is, unless I'm completely mistaken. And to do that, we got to do exactly what LB, Mr. Lord British himself, told me to do, which is head over towards, okay, so we're probably about there. We got to go to Vesper. That's this big desert area over here. Minoc's up here. We're going to go there at some point. That's Cove. But yeah, I got to go over there because over there is the boat I'm supposed to use. Am I actually going to use that boat? Fucking no. I have a flying carpet. This thing, I don't know. All right, this is completely a reasonable question. If you had a choice between a flying carpet and a boat that probably had sea serpents and shit that would plague it all the time, which would you take? As silly as a magic carpet with like theater chairs strapped on is, I would still take this friggin' I'm losing my words. I guess I'm still a bit sick. The magic carpet. I would take that magic carpet. Fucking, I wouldn't even think about it. Welcome to Vesper. We're not actually touching down. Here's that boat I technically own. And here's that island we need to find. It's really, I suppose it's kind of really super convenient in a way, all right? Let me do this one thing. Do I still have it? No, I don't still have it. Okay, well, fine. Possibly during some scouting in between episodes, I might have destroyed the one thing that I wanted to do just there, but that's whatever. There's nothing more I can do about it. I can't. This is the Isle of Fire. You can see it's not on fire. I don't know why it's called the Isle of Fire, except pure. I forgot about you. Except purely, I think, because this was called the Isle of Fire in Ultima 3. This is what it was called. This is, I think, where Ultima 3 happened, or at least where it ended, perhaps. Ultima 3. Okay, so there was here's a little bit of backstory. Ultima 1, you were going up against horrible evil guy Mondaine. Ultima 2, you were going up against his girlfriend at the time, I guess. And Ultima 3, you were going up against Exodus, which is some kind of spirit robot creation of Mondaine and Minax. That was the girl from the second game. And here is where the final thing with Exodus happened, and then apparently this island sank. And well, I suppose it's a little bit weird. It's back. There is a gentleman around here somewhere. His name is Erethian. I did talk to him. This is a kind of a borked save. I came onto the island to make sure that I could find it. I talked to him so that, to make sure that I could, initiate everything. And I should have saved beforehand. But anyway, Mr. Erethian is somewhere. I have technically already spoken with him. Okay, so here's a little bit more backstory. It's juicy stuff, perhaps. I recorded basically the entirety of this section, this whole expansion pack. But I ended up being so dissatisfied with it that, with the later portions of it, that I decided to just dump the whole thing. And it's a redo. So as a result, I'm a rush. I'm gonna be rushing, okay? I know that I need a bucket. So here, this is... Actually, no, I could do a little bit of setup, okay? So this whole expansion pack is set up with... Hey, there's Erethian. is set up with 3 trials in particular that you need to perform. Why are you doing these? Well, I mean, it's the right thing, okay? So this lady is a statue, but she's also, I guess, a spirit in a statue, and she represents the test of love. She ain't gonna help me until I successfully complete the test of love. And that's easy. In fact, all of these are really kind of easy. But they just take time. The third one, the test of truth. The other one is the test of courage. The test of truth is a real bastard. It's a son of a bitch of a test, I tell you what. It got me so riled up. Man, I couldn't even continue. Logbook by Estellaron. I've grown lonely here on the island, despite my golems. I have no one with whom I can converse. No one with any personality. Even the animals spend less time here than on the main island. Each day, I look out upon the horizon for a sign of someone. I have no fear of strangers, for either I will meet the Avatar or the golems I created. To protect the shrines will fend off hostile visitors. New entry. I am exhilarated! Today, while on the main island, I happened by a tree. While this is not inherently odd, I noticed that the tree seemed to grow not out of the ground, but out of a large rock. Equally unusual was the 5 stones surrounding it. I counted each one, each located the same distance from each other and from the center stone. They looked much like they could represent vertices of a 5-point star, 5-pointed star. And then I realized what I was to witness. The legendary stone of Castambre. Even had I not noticed the tree of life springing forth from the boulder, the pentacle of rocks gave it all away. Presumed new entry. The first test was a success. I used a pick to chip away a bit of the stone. I was startled at first by the bleeding, but as I heard not a whit of any sound indicating pain, I continued. I'm about to confer with the book to determine my next action. Another presumed new entry. An ellipsis. I am afraid that I have little time to continue this journal for the moment. I realized that a true scientist would record daily with the utmost accuracy, this should be underlined, what he has done and witnessed. But the amount of work each day requires leaves me long past the point of exhaustion. Long past it. New entry. I've done it! Woo! My newest 2 golems can actually speak, and they offer original comments, not mere echoes of my own thoughts. The instructions in the book are correct. Bollocks. My first attempt. Bollocks succeeded. Blah. But my inexperience left him a little less intelligent than I would have preferred. Otherwise, however, his brother, Adjar, benefited from my mistake with the other, and has full speech capabilities. As I sit now writing this, I can hear them discussing weather. I must go now and talk with them. Oddly enough, the sky no longer seems overcast. So he's really improved his life by creating basically the fantasy version of AI. Isn't that sweet? He's got a knife? He's got bandage. Yeah, okay, he left all his clothes here. That's odd. Golem from clay stone. I believe I'm going to need to read that afterwards. But here is the actual test of love. We have a golem here. We have a dead golem over here. This one has blue eyes. The stone statue stands with a lowered head. Despite its granite features, a downcast look is apparent on its face. How do you tell? I mean, this guy's probably got about the emotional range of a frying pan. Surprisingly, it turns to speak with me, not the frying pan. Iolo does, though. Why? By the stars, I believe it is a creature. Slowly, as if with great effort, it raises its head. Help him? It asks carefully, pointing to the fallen statue lying beside it. Hello, my name is the Avatar. Help? My companion, Adjar. Kermit the Frog here. He's dying. Thou must help repair him. Please, I beg thee. I have a book here that Adjar said, wait a sec. I have a book here that Adjar told about our creation. This might help bring him back. He hands you the book. It's a very old tome. It's evident that it has seen much use, for the leather covering is wearing away to reveal the wood underneath, and the pages are quite dog-eared. Yeah, I guess. What other term would you use for folding the corners? I have already set up 5 rocks to mark the spot for the blood. The blood, huh? Yeah. So there's a whole thing. Blood. I did not understand the book, but I remember blood. Fantastic. Still persisting that this is the test of love. Look at the disbelief in this guy's face. Creature? We are called stone golems because we're made out of stone and rock. Now, where's the distinction? Stone is over here, rock is over there. Why say both of those things when you really only mean this one thing that both words refer to? I'm guessing. Anyway. What's your job?
I'm a guardian of the shrines of the principles.
Okay, good. We were created to protect the shrines of the principles. Only the Avatar should use their power. Adjar and I were keeping watch when the wall fell on Adjar and the loud noise came. I carried him here so that I could restore him, but I do not know how. Stone? We were fashioned out of the rock from the quarry on this small island. Okay. Who made you? I know nothing about the process, but Asteleron once told me that he used something called magic to help give us life and animation. The golem pauses, obviously conscious of his next thought. He did not like his solitude. He said he was lonely. All right. Is there a man to this name? Asteleron made us. He is our master. Okay, great. That's it, huh? I do not know what magic is, but there are many books in his house. 3 of them. Perhaps there is something there about magic. In fact, yes. Okay. Adjar is my brother and my friend. Both of those things together at the same time. We protected the shrines together from probably no one because this island was underwater, right? Up until recently. We cannot let him stay like that. Help me assist him. Yes, I mean, sure, I guess. I guess. So I was given a book, right? This is one here. The Stone of Castambre by Makuth. Makuth. That's a great name. It just leaps off the tongue so damn well. Speaking of putting things on tongues, I'm gonna have some coffee. Maybe this will help dislodge some of this damn cold. I have had a cold for like 2 weeks now, and it has felt like it was dying this entire time. Or maybe that was me that felt like it was dying. Legendary rock? Perhaps. Powerful relic? Definitely. The Stone of Castambre. Named for the mage who is rumored to have enchanted and placed it, is said to be located on the Isle of Fire. Also, the location of the shrines of the 3 principles. Of course, since knowledge of the isle has long since disappeared, knowledge of the infamous stone is equally mysterious. However, through research and study of Castambre's diary, where is that? I have brought to light a few clues to the stone's whereabouts. It's around the fucking corner. The major purpose of the stone's power is to animate inanimate objects, statues, golems, tools, all that business. In addition, should the desired object be one already imbued with the power of conversation, the stone will enhance it, giving the object, or rather creature, independent thought. Historians claim that it is with this stone that Señor Castambre concocted creatures of deep personalities that, from behind a curtain, it was impossible to differentiate between... Wait. I know I'm shit at reading, while I'm talking. But, okay, it was impossible to differentiate it between a person and one of his creations. That's just bad editing. Terrible. That's not my fault this time.
But how do I capture this ability? I hear thee ask.
First, assuming thou hast already discovered the Isle of Fire, good luck, buddy. Thou must then search for the Pentacle of Rocks. 5 boulders, count them, arranged as though they were vertices in a pentagram. I thought there might have been an H after that P. Pentagram. In the center, thou shouldst notice a 6th rock, from which grows a large healthy tree, the tree of life. This 6th rock is Castambre's stone. However, finding the stone is only half of the battle. No, knowledge is the other half. For now, thou must perform magics beyond the abilities of normal men. With a thou must and that's really kind of it, huh? What you got? Odd. The page is smudged with dirt here. I can't make out this text. Once the heart. Boy, that's... I mean, you want to distinguish a heart. It's 2 of them. Has been placed in the, air quotes, chest of the creature. The ritual may begin. We need a heart. Okay, so we need a heart for a jar. Is that what you're saying? First, using perhaps the same pick, you must strike the tree hard enough to draw blood. Blood from a tree? Questions thee? Rhyming. Aye, I say, for this tree is one of life and energy, collected from the nutrients of the stone, and blade it does. Some say thou wilt be able to hear the shrieks of pain from Castambre's stone, but that rumor is waning. Thou wilt need enough of the tree's life force, otherwise called blood, to fill a bucket. 1 metric bucket. That's what you need. After the blood has been properly contained, it must be spilled in 5 spots about the body of the stone creature, as if the creature were Castambre's stone, and the puddles of blood the 5 rocks of the pentacle. In fact, it is necessary to literally set down 5 such small rocks to mark the location upon which the blood must be spilled. Then, thou must cast a spell. See detachable page at end of volume. Setting fire to each of the puddles of blood. That's a good party trick. Following that must be chanted from the secret words gleaned from Castambre's journal, also on detachable page. Now that the creature is enchanted, of course, it will become necessary to instruct it, much as one educates a child. However, the stone golem will learn much more quickly. Why? A page has fallen out of the book. Oh, Iolo, contain thyself. I have it here. No, I don't have it here. Yeah. I did this during the first recording. Oh, boy. This is what I need over here. Was flamus. Ooze. This scroll will permit thee to perform the ritual necessary, and the rest of this text is not necessary. Okay. Now, what I need to do, okay, we got these 5 rocks in a pentagram. I need to go find the mythical stone of Castambre. And I'm going to need a pick. That one. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. I thought for a moment that I would just put down my scythe of death, because I'm going to need the pick. Now, you might think, or maybe you wouldn't. In fact, you definitely shouldn't. In a game like this, you can presume that, there are hidden things. Like that portal. I know there are things hidden. Indeed, for the most part, you really, really need to walk frickin' everywhere in order to find the things that you should find. Oh, by the way, hey, this is the Stone of Castambre. The game is set up to really incentivize exploration. I'm never going to get over that. Let's see. I can put you down right about there, okay? I'm going to put Mr. Bucket over here. How about that? That was pixel perfect. And I'm going to bring my pickaxe. I got to do it gingerly. There. Good. Oh, yeah. And I need to double click on it. And then on the tree. And then he does a hooah! And then there's blood Conveniently now, conveniently now, in this bucket. Good, good. Now I'm going to take this bucket, and I'm going to go all the way back. What a distance, too, huh? Well, it's a presumed distance. I mean, it could actually be very far away, but we're taking a portal, so the distance is minimal. But now, whoops. Jeez, that's awkward. Went between a door and the wall. So I'm now going to perform a ritual. Oh, there. Okay. I thought for a sec that Mr. Avatar Muffintop didn't actually pick up the thing I told him to. I literally put inside of his pack. Anyways. So what do you think about this test of love so far? First I gotta hack into a tree, produce blood from it, fill a bucket, and now pour it all the fuck over the place. With some kind of an intent, too. Boy. So while we're doing some of these little details, I might as well tell you I am trying something a little bit new today. I have been reading a new book, and it's pointing so much attention to my bad posture. So I'm standing while doing this Let's Play. I don't know if this is actually, causing any differences whatsoever. But I was hoping that it would, help to make things a little bit more dynamic since I'm physically active. I don't have literally all of my muscles deactivated by sitting. Anyway, that is not it. It's this one over here. Vas Flammus. According to the tome, a heart will be necessary to perform the ritual. Thank you, Jonna. Yep. I will give him mine. You watch in stunned horror as Bollocks pierces his chest open with his fingers. He pulls forth a heart-shaped stone, and with a final flurry of action, drops the stone upon Ajar's chest as he falls dead on the ground. He gave up his heart. No, that's not his voice. He gave up his heart so that Ajar may live? Well, not to be morbid, but I suppose the incantation should work now. Well, okay, I suppose I'll give it a shot. It's this one right over here, yep. The heart must be placed in the body. Great! You couldn't have just done that for me, huh? That would have been bro of you. In Ilem. In Grav. In Manny. Yep, all of those things. Kalpor. And then that. Oh, yeah, that's where I put it. I hope it doesn't despawn. I don't think it'll be a problem. Well, Jesus. That thing needed sound effects. I don't want to move. This guy's got red eyes. It becomes quickly apparent that this creature possesses a greater capability for speech than his fallen companion. The recently raised golem stares down at the prone, lifeless body of Bollocks. Quickly, he looks up at you. What has happened? Sacrifice. You quickly relate the details of Bollocks' death. Sorry, again, I'm having a hard time taking that seriously. Because, alright, the first time I saw this name, the French in me kind of figured this is just Bollocks. But no, I know better. This game was made by slightly British people. So this is definitely Bollocks. Bollocks' death. What a pair of bollocks that is. As he pulled the object from his chest and placed it in the other golems. He sacrificed himself by giving me his heart. The fool! His words are insulting, but his tone is affectionate. I must help him, as he helped me. Wilt thou assist? Yes, sure. I mean, that's what I'm here for, dude. Very good, he says, notably relieved. Whew. I thank thee in advance. Fool? Poor Bollocks. Didn't know that the stone of Castambra, his sacrifice was perhaps unnecessary. Hast thou perchance come across Makuth's stone of Castambra? Yeah. Do you have it with thee? Why do you even ask? I suppose there's the likelihood that during your adventures here, you might put it down, not figuring that you have it, but I do have it. His eyes reveal his hope. As he takes the book from you, it almost appears as if he is smiling. 'Tis as I suspected. Bollocks! Thought that he must sacrifice his own heart to return thy life. My life, sorry. If you were to believe it possible, you would feel positive you had just seen a drop of water fall from the golem's right eye. Would a golem have like a reservoir somewhere inside it to have tears? Would you have to build for it? The poor fool gave his life for mine. I can only hope that I would have done the same. Doing so now, however, would help nothing, for once I was gone, Bollocks would simply repeat his act. You hear a sigh come from the golem. I don't mean to be irreverent, but did the matter not involve death, 'twould be a humorous sight. The two golems popping up and down as each one passed the heart unto the other. However, smiles Adrar. He does smile? That presumes lips. It's not necessary, for had Bollocks known what is covered by this smudge, I'm sure he's pointing at it right now, you can't tell, he would have told me that a new heart may be cut from the tree of life. Look here, he says, pointing to a line underneath some smudge. I remember this from before. Thou canst take the very same pick with which thou didst collect the blood and procure a heart. From Bollocks. Oh, for Bollocks, excuse me. That would be a terrible heart, You make it out of some bollocks. Of course, after thou dost place the heart upon Bollocks' body, thou must again perform the same ritual of blood. Okay, got it. Thanks. I can offer nothing more than... okay, great. Alright. Before I go, let's just make sure I got the bucket. Good, I have the bucket. So much of this test of love relies on that bucket. Is it symbolism? Probably not. Is the bucket of blood symbolism? Probably not. Somebody else is going to have to hold on to this thing because, Shamino, you're going to have it. Because I don't have faith that I'm going to remember it as I leave. I put it there, and then I'm going to put that right over there. Seems that pick is not needed. No, that's wrong. I'm going to do this. Okay. Hopefully this will accomplish two things. It will create the thing that I need. This. Yes, small rock. I'll do that. And, okay. I'm going to have to just do this again. It appears to kill the thing. That's a detail. But I can still get blood for it. From it. Is that symbolic? Probably not. Anyway. We have everything that we need in order to do this test of love now. I think. Yeah, we totally do. Whoops. Hey, my hand was on a keyboard. I see. Okay, that's moderately useful if I could remember which. I'm pressing the number buttons just above the QWERTYs and whatnot, and whatever. It wasn't necessary to continue. Now, okay, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. I have it in me. There you go. I have it in me, of course. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna put that in there, alright? I'm gonna take this blood and I'm gonna pour it all over this rock, yeah. Can I do this while taking a swig of coffee? Let's see. This is a personal challenge for myself. Yes. The answer is yes. I'm not quite as efficient while double tasking. But, it's happening. Actually, for the most part, we are never truly dual tasking or double tasking or whatever. We're actually very efficiently switching monotask to monotask. So, here is the setup. I am this far away. Hopefully it's still good. Yeah, I'll take this moment. Coffee is not quite as hot as I prefer it. The tree is back to life. Hooray! It's like it's magic. Man, that thing needs sound effects. Maybe that's a problem with like the MIDI driver thingamajig that Exalt is using, but hey, that fire went out. What the fuck? Bollocks! Stares ahead, almost vacantly. Despite his features and lack of motion, it is apparent by his expression that some of Castamber's magic still resides within. Okay, that's good enough. I'm going to talk to the real man here. Ajar appears to have resumed the stance of a more traditional Golem Guardian, staunch and unmoving. However, it is impossible to miss the glimmer of intelligence in these non-eye things. Probably just rubies. How many other gems are there that are red? That question just popped into my head. There's no point in knowing that answer. As thou must know by now, my creator chose to call me Ajar. Ah, that's very good. I was created to do a job. That duty also included being the keeper of the talisman of love. Give me that talisman. Yeah, fuck, that's what I'm here for. Quit wasting my time, says Muffintop. I was here to protect the shrines and prevent any from acquiring the talisman, except you, buddy. The talisman is thine, Avatar. He brings his stone hand to his heart, and like an IKEA cabinet, he pushes gently at it so that it springs forward on the front of his chest. Reaching inside to this new little cabinet, with his other hand, he brings forth a beautiful yellow talisman. He places the talisman in my palm. Thou hast earned this and the honors and powers associated with it. Thou art truly an avatar. My heart is gladdened, someone says later. Thank you for teleporting me, or is this just did I do a time cut? My heart is gladdened to learn that love is a principle thou dost hold dear, evident by the successful completion of the test of love. Now, then, shall a blessing of quickness and skill be thine. Yes, bless me. Now that thou hast earnestly experienced all that is love, all of it, truly, it's got to be done by now, the whole thing. 'Tis a benefit never to be taken lightly, for love is a formidable motivator. Remember always the lessons in compassion, sacrifice, and justice thou hast mastered. The voice of the keeper of love fills with compassion as she speaks. Do have a care, Avatar, for greater evil stirs within Britannia. His name is Batlin. That's a spoiler. I know not the source. Okay. So what was the benefit of doing that? Besides, let's ignore that. So the point of each test here, okay, is that we're going to have our stats basically maxed out. Truly, we are turning the Avatar into a wrecking ball. Into, how do you describe something like this? He's going to be so destructive, he may as well not he doesn't need a party. He doesn't need a gang of 6 other people to go around with him, because this guy can demolish everything. And just wait until we're done with this thing. I was only just given dexterity and combat prowess, but at the end of this, Jesus, he could wield a butter knife and he'll be able to conquer death himself. Okay, anyway. So. What, I think I neglected to do something, and we're going to do it right now. I'm going to have a conversation. It's going to be great. There's a figure inside that thing. Oh, yes. Okay, so I guess... shit. Okay, so let's skip this conversation then. This guy is a demon. He wants to get out. His name is Accordion. No, it isn't. His name is Arcadian? Yeah. I really need to make an effort to say that name, because I'm just going to call him Accordion the rest of the time. I wonder if he would actually sound like an accordion is talking. Anyway. So here now we are beginning the test of courage. I have it in my head now. I really want to try to get through this entire friggin' thing. This entire thing. Where are you? Okay. I want this. Thank you. I don't need you anymore. There. Yeah, thanks. I'll do that. Okay. Now, yes, I have it in my head. I want to finish this expansion pack because I'm tired. This is the second time I'm doing the expansion pack. So, okay. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna ignore these saves. Love is over. Sorry. Over. There. Love is over. That's the new one. I am going to do a gameplay thing. We're gonna boost this. Because combat tends to slow down. Like a whole lot. This old game engine just can't... It chugs as soon as you give it something to do. So, imagine, if you would, coming onto this island, you think you're prepared, but you don't have a lockpick to open this door with. There's no key, I don't think. So you would need to leave and come back with lockpicks. What a shitty thing, huh? Woo! Look at it go! It's like I'm playing a real game. Woo! Speed! Did people die? It's all going so quickly. I can't tell. Oh, man. Are we all accounted for? Let me count my people. Yes. Okay. Wow, sweet. Okay. I need... there's another... Oh, yeah, these guys respawn. Okay. So, I think... Okay, no, we're gonna go off screen, kind of. Yeah, we're gonna kill these guys. Yeah. Curse your offspring. Yeah, fuck them. Okay. There. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Is there a mage around here? Do you see a mage? We need a mage. There's a guy around here. He's got a key. Okay. Okay. There's another locked door, but that one actually has a key to correspond with. Oh, it's over. This guy's over here. There. Look at him. And I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that. I'm not going to need this key beyond this dungeon area, so I'm going to put you there. Yeah, okay. I might just continue playing the game this way, actually. I mean, the true to my memories frame rate was always 5. Oh, I should kill you. It was always 5, but man, just it feels wrong. I don't know. Okay, sure. I'll go handle this over here. Because it turns out I do actually need to handle this over there. That's a lever. I can't see. Oh, let me not forget. W and then there. Okay. I'll tell you what. I think I mentioned just earlier I was trying to do like a standing sort of setup for doing this Let's Play. It has the keyboard much more conveniently placed in front of me, so I'm actually able to type and shit. It feels good. It feels pretty good. I suppose the book, I should mention, I did say that I was reading a book and it's telling me about, oh, how awful sitting is and what should I do to fix my life, you know, to make sure that I don't degenerate into this horrible husk of a person, of a non-human, unable to bend over at the hip and such. Well, oh, that's a dragon. I should probably, yes. I don't need money. Excuse me. That book is called Desk-Bound, and it's so far a very interesting book. I'm going to do the obvious thing right over here, and I'm going to pick this lock there. Thank you. And I need you, because I know what this dungeon needs me to do for it. Okay, I walk over here. Okay, we all walk inside. Okay, there. It wants me to put that glass sword that I just picked up down on the ground over there. So the book Desk-Bound is maybe a little bit preachy, okay? But not without good reason. It does speak quite heavily about how bad sitting is for you, and it's not like it's not true. Let's not kid ourselves. And what can we do about it, considering that a whole lot of us, like me in particular, are unable to do our jobs without sitting for freaking 20 hours a day. And, well, the idea is to try to maintain a really good posture and to try to sit on the edge of the seat and all that. And I'm so far finding that it's kind of handy. And, I don't know, I feel like I'm a little bit more mentally active by being a little bit more physically active, right? And, so I decided today I was going to try it in RL. These guys just can't deal sometimes. I wanted to see if maybe I could transfer a little bit of that energy to the Let's Play thing. And since the Let's Play needs so badly that the person, the presenter, be mentally active, I figured, yeah, this is exactly what I need to do. Yeah. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez, no. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. The Avatar is not dead. He's just unconscious. Okay. 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 We haven't lost anything. But did I ever say what exactly happens? If you snuff it while you're out? Let me save the game, perhaps. If you die, like on an island, and you took a boat over there, I think you wake up like in the last fellowship center that you find. I think, if I'm remembering this right. We're going to save over Love is Over, because Love is still over. So there's a real chance. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I have everybody. Do I have everybody? No! Somebody died. Shit. No. Ah, shit. That... Wait a sec. Did somebody... I feel like... It looks like I'm missing somebody. Ah, god damn it. Okay, no, let's take stock. I think... Okay. One. Okay. Are you fine? Hits it. Where's 3? Shamino, are you still alive? Are you still alive? Would you tell me? Am I actually fine and I'm just overreacting? Or like... Because what is all this garbage over here? It's not... I don't believe... Stop! I swear to God, the respawn is... Oh, it's intolerable. This is not what I want to do. Oh, I'm going to take some coffee here. I can't. Tell me about how hungry you are, Sentry, in the middle of your fight. Okay, where is Spark? I don't have Spark. Spark is gone. Where are you? You're Spark. Look at you dead on the floor right there. Okay. Somebody's gonna eat ribs because you're hungry? Someone's gonna eat ham? Someone's gonna eat a whole chicken? I could probably do that right now. Someone is also gonna eat a whole chicken. If you can pick it up and actually put it in your mouth. Iolo, you're being sensible. You're just gonna have a little bit. Oh yeah? Yeah, cheese ain't good enough for you? Have some ribs. Okay. And if you came here without the resurrection spell, or if you didn't have Jhana, you would be unable to continue. Basically, you would have to make a point of coming back with healing or restorative items to get your party member back. This whole thing, I'm just gonna G for God mode. X there. Oh man. We're gonna ignore this. I swear to God, we're just gonna ignore it. Because I wanna be done. I wanna be done. Okay, I know what I have to do here. I gotta take this, put it on my person. Okay, I'm gonna walk over here. I'm gonna completely ignore everything I'm gonna encounter. Yep. Yep. So far, so good. Yep. Okay. We're gonna walk up here. Oh, no, that's not it. That's... Hey. Hey. Can I not? Oh, don't... Oh. Okay, fine. Nope. We can do this. We're gonna hack move. We're gonna hack move me over here. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off. There. And everybody's just going to have to pathfind to find them way back to me. Ah, it's... I swear to God, this game. I could cry. I'm not gonna cry. I've never cried in my life. So I'm gonna do this, okay, over here. And we're gonna take you, we're gonna put you over there, and we're gonna put this great helm back over here, and we're just going to have to switch their positions. Okay, yeah, great, And we're gonna go over here. You see what the problem with this world is right now? It's mindless repetition. That's the test of courage. That's the test of courage right now. And yeah. This is what combat is throughout the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Whoops. Excuse me. I want to hit there. It's the C button for combat. God damn it. Okay. And over here, I put that glittery helm that I picked up. I don't know if it has to be this specific one. Probably, huh? And now I can just go around over here, the corner over here. Yes, come on. Allow me this one thing. They're just rats, ladies and gentlemen. We should be able to just kick them out of the way. Okay? Alright, fine. To the death. There, thank you. This is a body. I can get another magic axe in it. I don't need it.
Well met, Seeker. Is a dragon. I am Draco Thraxus. A name so long I need to take a breath in the middle. Thy test, and I fear thy defeat, lies before thee. For thou shouldst know that I am completely indestructible, and I can't lose. 'Twould be a truly powerful artifact to destroy me, considering what I just said. The great dragon paused the earth in expectation of your immediate death. Ha! Well done, little human. Thou art as powerful as thou art courageous. Do not think thou hast bested me, though. I did tell you I'm indestructible. Thou hast merely bested me. And for this wondrous feat, I think you deserve a reward. I have truly a magnificent gem that I would like to give to you. It's just all the way down my throat.
Draco Thraxus opens her mouth wide. Within, you can see way too many teeth, each one needle sharp. Near the back, you see a small and brilliant molar among her teeth. Do you reach in and take it? We literally have no choice but to do this. So I'm going to just say yes. As you place your hand in the furnace that is the dragon's maw, you can't help but wonder if this is really a great idea. Did you wake up? Did you think while you were enjoying your cereal in the morning, this is what I need to do with my day? Reach into a dragon's mouth and just pluck a little gem out of its mouth. Nevertheless, you persevere. And now you got a lovely little gem.
I go now to rest, but I shall return. The door will not open until you have found a way to kill me. Farewell, little mortal. Have a good one.
That's the door that she's talking about. I can't. So the answer right now, I have the gem. Do I? Yeah, it's this. It's this cluster of little pixels over here. So now I have the option to leave. Over here, I'm going to ignore these guys. Yep. I'm going to ignore these guys. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm going to ignore you. You're back. Great. Congratulations on being back. Boy, this is a better game all of a sudden, huh? I ignore everybody. Oh, okay. Okay. We're going to get something out of the way. Far the fuck out of the way, all right? The test of truth. I have been shaking my head for an entire week. Let me tell you the story, all right? God damn it. All right, last time I recorded the first episode, we did that basically what I just did here, okay? The test of truth and the test of courage up to that point. I began a new episode, and Mr. Beardo over here says suddenly, whatever, you want to do the truth? And I say, yes. Very well, prepare thyself, and then I'm teleported elsewhere. Okay, great. Yes. Valuable. And probably the first thing that I should have done was translate this, okay? I'm going to do this right now. I actually have the manual with me. And let me tell you, during the first recording, I ignored these signs, but I did translate other ones. And I probably should have done this one. So let me... I gotta do this live. That's an O. That is probably... Okay, that's an N. That's only. That's gotta be only. Yes. Only. What is that? Is it that? Only APP. That's only. Okay, that's an EA. Only appear. Well, basically only appearances. Yeah, only appearances are. Let's see. D. That's an M. Sorry, that's an E. That's an E. D E. What is that one? It's kind of looks like an L. Are actu A's. Wait, I gotta restart this last word here. Only appearances are... Let's see, that is... Okay, that's a D, that's an E, that's a C. That was an E again. That's is that a K? No, that's not a K. That's a P? That's a... Only appearances are deceptive. I see. Okay. Only appearances are deceptive? Okay. That's a T. That's an R. That's a slant. That's, let's see. Okay. The truth. Is that it? Wait a sec. That's a T, yeah. That's a T. That's an R. That is a U. That's a TRU. That's not an E. I expect an E, but... Oh, no. See, there are some runes here that correspond to, like, a TH. That's what it is. Truth. Truth is... Truth is truth, huh? Fuck, I'm gonna put this down. Great. Anyway, so this is the test of truth. This is a big, horrible thing, okay? I'm gonna tell you what you gotta do. Okay? Look at all these things. Look at all of them. There's a lot of them. I'm able to coast through because I'm doing this at 10 FPS. We're gonna kill these fuckers, okay? I take this thing, and it's a fake. I will go over here, okay? And there's things, and you know what? Fuck it. The aggravating thing about this is that I want to find that this is a cool idea, but I can't. Okay? This is a hood, and it signifies the secrets of this dungeon. Okay? There's a path here. There's a path all the way up here, and you see? I pick up you, and thou hast mastered the test of truth. You know, I spent probably an entire hour going through the dungeon before in 5 FPS. It was real slow, okay? And I finally gave up because it kept going. But it wasn't clear what I had to do. There was just nothing to do. I translated more of those signs and it said follow the fire, and man, I did. And it gave me another fake amulet. And holy Jesus. I went through, I gave up. It turned out that the entire rest of that whole dungeon is a red herring. I should have taken that first turn with the hood, which is, I guess, symbolic of something? I don't know. Anyway, that was it. Thou hast mastered the test of truth. And so a boon of great intellect and magical ability will be bestowed, but use it and respect thy powers. I'm now smarter. Let's go look. Oh, sorry. The statue's voice takes on a warning tone. Know this truth. The psyche returns to the core. Now, what could he be talking about? We missed part of this conversation with Erethian. This is, as I have said before, the where Ultima 3 came and passed. The whole thing about killing this robot thing is that we had to remove his thinking, his dark core, away from the rest of his body. And if I understand right, this is kind of like the computer, and his psyche is kind of like the software, and it built a body and whatever. And Erethian seems to be kind of super into that. You see, that's kind of the... and we don't actually really want that to happen. I really don't think. That won't fit. It won't fit. It won't fit, man. No. I'm gonna take... playing Hunt the Pixel. Is it you? Yes. Okay. I'm gonna now double click, I think. Or do I... Nope. I need to talk to the guy. I need to talk to Accordion. Thou hast within thy possessions a small blue gem. It can be used to free me. Crack this accursed mirror with it. I'll enter it as I am freed. Accordion looks prepared to burst from the mirror. I will now double click this, I think. Yeah? And I'm gonna do that. How about try this again? Wah! The little gem pulses with energy. Now all Britannia shall feel my wrath. I'll make them all pay for every decade I spent within that accursed mirror. The gem glows brighter, and you expect the world to come apart at the seams. And then nothing. No! The demon's primal scream sounds a bit crystalline through the medium of the gem. This cannot be. That old fool was right. I'm still trapped. The demon's anguished voice falls silent. All of these options should be, oh, you fucker. Okay, so I'm gonna just say, it would seem that Erethian was correct in his assumption that should I enter this gem, my power would not be set free to use as I wish. Instead, it is at the beck and call of the one who possesses the gem. K. Oh, poor Accordion. Okay, well, now is a great time, I think, to have a conversation with Erethian again. Greetings once again, Muffin Top. How may I assist thee? Okay. The psyche returns. Could this possibly be true? Erethian's blind eyes light up with an unabashed glee. What an opportunity I have here. He once again notices your presence. Now, do not let any strange ideas of destruction enter thy mind, Avatar. I shan't let thee deprive me of this chance to experience true wonder of the world. Run along now. Is there not a right to be wronged somewhere else? Power artifact. I once attempted to create a sword of great power. Erethian frowns in concentration and then says, if thou wishest to continue my work, thou shalt have need of a few pieces of forging equipment and a place to put them. I know just the spot. I'm sure he's pointing. Right up, like here, where I'm pointing right now. Come with me and I'll see what I can do. Teleport 4 meters away. A look of grim determination comes to Arethian's lined cardboard features. He pushes up his sleeves like a blacksmith about to shoe a high-strung horse. Nothing else like that. Careful now, the Gold Mage says solicitously. The powers I am about to release are capricious and fickle. I would not like to see something untoward happen to thee. You feel a great surge in the ether, which seems to temporarily stabilize it in this area. Little beads of sweat appear on the elderly mage's furrowed brow. That was a little harder than I expected. To do that all without any fanfare or music or sound. No Foley work. He pauses to mop his forehead with the tip of his sleeve. I had to redirect a small underground river for the well to tap. Now then, thou shalt have need of some few tools to make use of this equipment, shan't they? His rhetorical question goes unanswered. I mean, it's a rhetorical question. What else do you do? As he once again prepares to unleash his will upon the world. Zap! Amidst muttered cursing, detailing the uselessness of ether and bothersome interdimensional beings, Erathian intones the magical words, all of these ones, you know. He creates, then destroys, then creates again. Erethian's face begins to take on an ashen pallor. But he looks contented with job well done. He was pale before. As I have said, I myself once attempted to create an artifact of great power. I crafted the hilt from a dark substance that is immutable, save by magical means. It's like black rock. The blade, however, is cast of an alloy of this substance and the purest metals known to Britannia. My artistic skills served me well enough to fashion the hilt, but alas, the strength was not in my arm to beat a good temper into the blade. Maybe if I found a moron who could pound things together, they could finish this great artifact for me. He pulls a poorly worked blade with a fine hilt straight out from his ass. Fear not to touch the hilt when the blade is hot, for heat apparently does not travel well across the medium. Of course, this pure black substance. I wish thee good luck. He hands you the sword and fucks off. Great. So here's what the game is telling me to do, basically. I gotta take this turd with a hilt, and I've got to do a couple of things. I've got to forge it. I'm gonna take this bucket, and I'm gonna put it there. Okay. And then I got it that. Okay, great, sure. I'm gonna do this, and I gotta fill this trough. And then I'm gonna have to do this again. Do this. I'll take this bucket then. Hey! Do this again. Can I not? Oh, okay, it does it. See, it does that automatically. What the hell? What the hell, man? Some things it knows to do. And I keep filling this trough. One of these days I'll do it. Blacksmithy is something that I suppose I wouldn't mind trying myself, but it's so much work, you know? That's kind of the attraction of it. I don't know what it is about swords necessarily that I at least used to have. Thanks, the trough is full. Great, okay. I'm gonna put this down there, okay. This I'm put over there, and I need you over here to go over there. Okay, now I'm gonna put that there. Okay, these are bellows. I don't need to set fire to anything. No, I need my guys to be out of the way. Okay, we're gonna set fire to that, and this thing needs to go real hot, super hot. Which means I just need to basically spam this. And at some point, somebody's going to tell me, "Hey, man, you did good." Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's maybe enough. Before we finish my entire week of forging this thing, I suppose I better actually help some people out with some food. Somebody is saying I must eat. Alright. There. Do I need to eat? No. Do you need to eat? No. Do you need to eat? No. You? No. You? No. We're all fantastic. Okay. I'm gonna take this hammer now, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of this thing. After a short while, you've noticed that the edge has definitely improved. That's good. I remember the last time I had to do this a bunch of times before, whatever. That last blow was perhaps a bit too hard. It'll take a while to hammer out the flaws. Great. I'm gonna put this back over here, and we're gonna... Come on. There. I'm gonna put you back over there, okay? Double click you, and then and then double click you. This whole game is so much better at higher frames per second. Excuse me. After a short while, you begin to notice that the edge is definitely improved. Yep. Let's not let this thing take a moment to breathe. Oh, dang it. I'll be able to see that later on. The blade has been worked as well as it can be. It will take some form of magic to make this sword blank into a usable weapon. Okay, great. I'm gonna take you and then smash you into some water. There. This is a refined sort of thing. Now can I do the obvious thing? I got a gem. The gem sparkles up. Yeah, power? Wouldst thou? No. Okay, well, fine. I think I gotta speak to Erethian again. Erethian, buddy. Hey, no, I want to talk to you. Don't walk off. No, not Shamino. Fuck. Greetings once again, Muffin Top. How may I assist thee? This guy reminds me so much of... Do you remember in WWE, The Undertaker had a guy, his name was Paul Bearer? For some reason, this guy reminds me of him. The blind old man looks unerringly in your direction, vaguely. The black sword? He nods his head when you tell him of your dilemma with the black sword. Yes, I could see how the blade would be too clumsy to swing in combat. However, if you were to bind, say, a magical source of power into the hilt of the blade, you might be able to counteract the unwieldy nature of the sword. The little gem sparks up at his turn in the conversation. I believe that in my current form, I could serve perfectly well as the blade's stabilizing force. He's so generous. In truth, this would allow me to give thee access to some of my more dramatic powers. I like how they say that. The demon sounds excited at this prospect, perhaps a little too excited. Erethian's voice is quiet as he says, Consider well, before thou bindest this accordion to your sword. For it is true that he will be able to solve the sword's problem of balance, but will he be able to solve his own problems as well? What problems? This is your choice to make. Apparently, you have need to make this sword function, but if the demon is thy only recourse, I pity thee. For as surely as accordion would be bound within the sword, thou wilt be bound to possess it. I can tell thee no more. Okay. Well, that's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna... Black sword. If you want me to bond the gem to the sword, you have but to command me. Please, I say, the sword and gem must be in thy hands. Ah, fuck off. Telling me what I have to do, I'm gonna do it. Fine, I'm gonna do it. The gem sparkles up. Yeah, fucking do it this time, okay? Bond. It will be done. Fucking better will. As the gem touches the crosspiece of the sword, the sound of tearing metal screeches through the air. The blade shifts and shimmers almost as if it's alive. Slowly, the sword settles into its original shape, except for the blue gem glowing in the hilt. The sword glimmers darkly as you speak to it. Greetings, my master. My name is Accordion. How can thy humble servant aid thee? The demon's voice has regained much of its oddly disturbing humor. You got a name now? The demon's sword's tone is rather ominous as he says, I am, and ever shall be, thy servant, Accordion. Your job is, I am the Shade Blade. The Shade Blade. My destiny is to serve thee until we are parted. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay. Well then. We now have exactly what I need to finish up the test of courage. I don't need this any longer. This thing that I have here. This is the two-handed weapon? I was hoping it would be a one-handed. I now have the most powerful weapon in the game. But I won't even be using it as a regular old boring sword. No. We're going to go back to Dracothraxis. We're going to do something real special. Dracothraxis sniffs the air distastefully.
Whew. Smells like ribs. I sense my doom nearby. Perhaps I am to be released at long last. I wish thee good luck, mortal. Defend yourself. Unfold thyself.
Yes, master, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I'm gonna, like, death. Where is the corpse of which thou point me? Ah, Dracothraxis, we meet once again. 'Tis a pity thou shan't survive our meeting this time. Perhaps as thou hadst given the gem to me when I first asked. None of this unpleasantness would have been necessary. Yeah, wave it in her face, would you? The dragon responds with great resignation.
My will is not mine own in this matter, Accordion. Maybe you are finding too that thy will is not thine own.
The demon, possibly stung by this great repartee, falls silent and goes to his bloody work. Zap! The dragon fucking eats it. Oh, sorry. Lets out a searing sigh.
Released at last. I go now to seek my reward, for this has been a test of my courage as well as thine.
Could you just picture this scene, okay? This is something that could only happen in text, okay? We're frozen in frames right now. Lightning striketh the dragon, an explosion happens as well, and this guy's giving me a monologue.
Released! Oh, this is really kind of nice. Woo! Your reward lies beyond the door, and you can do it now. Go ahead. The amulet of courage is thine. This really kind of hurts. Woo!
Okay. Ah, yes. The amulet of courage is mine. Well done, mighty warrior. The unsurpassed courage which flows through thy veins could be none other than that of the Avatar. Thou hast proven thyself worthy of the reward of courage with valor, sacrifice, honor. I'm counting these on my fingers. Spirituality, and humility. Yes. There you are. Urgency breaks into the voice of the statue. I lay upon thee. Yes. and as thou art the Avatar. Excuse me. What is this word? What is this word? A GS? I don't have my cell phone. I can't check it right now. GEAS. Yes. I lay upon thee a guess, and as thou art the Avatar, thou art bound to respond. Thy quest is to seek the talisman of infinity. Within this castle there lies a scroll which can tell thee of its use. Go now, for time grows short. Okay. Lucky you, I know where it is. Let me zap over here. Is it you? Nope. Is it? I think it's you. Yes. Scroll of Infinity. All right. Perfect. Okay. Now, okay, we're so close to being done, ladies and gentlemen. I have read that Scroll of Infinity before, and I know what we must do. In fact, we have to go back to Britain, briefly. As soon as that little shit sits down. And as soon as I navigate the roof here. Okay. Wait a sec. No, I'm going to go this way. Yes. Due west. All the way west. Yes. Indeed, we need to enjoy something that that is, whoa. One of the other Ultimas had a very, what I thought was kind of an interesting, event, an occurrence or something. How do you even call it? And the idea of that game, the quest of the Avatar, is this the place? No. The idea was that the quest of the Avatar would be to find a treasure. And that treasure, okay, was something of a tome of knowledge. Tome of like maybe infinite knowledge. Tome of a lot of knowledge. I don't know. The distressing thing about that, however, was that apparently this was a treasure owned by the gargoyles. And after taking this book, understandably, they were a little bit pissed. And so it came to... maybe it came to blows, I don't know. But Mr. LB himself, Lord British, decided, all right, we're going to do this in a civil and no logic manner. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this thing into a meta-universe. That's the logical answer, of course, right? And the only way that anyone will be able to access it is through these lenses that I picked up and put into my back pocket. And that way, nobody possesses it, but everybody has access to it. Is this where I need to be? Yes, it is. And I suppose it's a very civil way of getting something. But, I mean, if I were the gargoyle-ish people, I would still kind of be stung by this whole thing. I don't know. But anyway, you need to put these lenses, okay? One's over about here, and one's over about there, okay? That's what you got to do there. And now, I should probably save. This is a good moment to save. Let's just quick save it. There, yes. Thank you. Now, what I have to do is position these things there. Nope. I have to position these things. Nope. Like so. Okay. That's one. And that's a two. And there. And, oh, gotta put this just right. You like three. All right. And then, nope. That's my stupid thing. Okay. Let me see if I can make any sense of this. Yes. For each talisman, if you have the truth, love, and courage talismans, okay, do void access, infinity action is If reality is pseudoscience, okay, the blah, 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 if thou shalt never see this. There. There is the talisman of infinity. And something that has never been super clear for me is Erethian's super pissed by this. You can't do this, Erethian says. His voice is full of anguish. He raises his arms and begins a poem. He stops mid-spell and begins another, pointing towards the talisman of infinity. You immediately recognize the residence of a spell gone awry, and apparently so does Erethian. A look of horror comes to his wrinkled cardboard features, which appear to become more aligned by the second. Yeah. I am sure that Lord British even now awaits news of Exodus's exile. It is time to leave this barren island behind. Thank you for telling me. Huh. So I don't know how that whole thing makes sense. Erethian was going to bring Exodus back. That's what I can figure out. okay? How the Talisman of Infinity comes in, I don't know. Why Erethian was really kind of irritated by that, I don't know. And, what happened ultimately, the answer remains I don't know. But we're going to go back. We're going to end this extra long episode with Lord British. Man. I'm glad we're doing this. I'm glad we're done, basically, with this whole thing. I should take a moment, though. Let me just point out, all of my stats are amazing. They are so amazing. I don't believe that they can go higher. Let's see, where's the there's the castle. Okay. Can I park here? Yes, I can park here. Good. Okay. Lord British. OLB. Purple Cloak, where are you? He's having lunch. I felt the passing of the remains of Exodus from this realm. It has lifted a great weight from my shoulders. And so, Avatar, I cannot let this accomplishment go unrewarded. Please kneel, my friend. Lord British holds out his hands as you obey his command, without thinking. And he gives me another blessing. I congratulate and thank thee, Muffin Top. Thy deeds continue to speak well of thee. Much better. Yeah, that guy agrees. And whoops, what happened? Oh, what happened is that he doubled my already stupid strength. I had stupid amounts of hit points and stupid amounts of strength before. Nobody could get to 30 unless you maxed out and went to trainers and shit. But no, or I should say, but lo, Lord British had the power to make me super powerful after all. And now I can carry basically anything I wanted. Damn it! That is the value of doing the expansion pack, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a little bit of story to tie together the previous games that you're probably never going to play. But still, I think it's a nice gesture, to recognize that there are other games. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's an extra long episode. Thank you for joining me. We went through the entire thing. I think it went great. You should maybe I'll still one day edit the first take, because it kind of went well, but that would have meant, I think, a little bit more editing than I'm accustomed to doing. Anyway, thanks again. In the next episode, I think we might finally, actually, really seriously this time go talk to Batlin, because that's how the story continues, the true core story of the game. Ah, shit! Did I break it? Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna come back to this. Thanks again. See you soon.